Welcome to Daily Focus from a tree stand. And I wanted to take a few minutes this morning to at least share with you something that I had gleaned from God's Word in First or Second Corinthians chapter 1. And I hope that you're able to hear me okay. I don't want to talk too loud, as I don't want to spook any deer. I've had 8 does come in. One of them was right underneath me a little bit earlier, and but no bucks as of yet. I'll give you a little view of what it is that I'm looking at. So if a deer comes in, I'll have to stop and pick it up later. Well, Second Corinthians chapter 2, Paul is addressing the fact that he had to write and address sin. And I have entitled this one, Grieving Over Sin. I think it's a lost art of just being able to be genuine and authentic when we realize that people are overtaken in a fault. They've fallen prey to the deception of the flesh or sin or the world. And because of that, they have allowed sin to enter into their lives. And those of us who truly love them, we don't want the consequences of sin to be a reality in their life. We want them to deal with it and have victory over it before all of the consequences take root. And so we want to confront it. We want to do it with meekness, knowing that we're not any better than them, that we probably have things that we're struggling with at the same time. And so we do it meekly, we do it graciously, but we do it in love. And the Apostle Paul said in Second Corinthians chapter 2 that I'm writing unto you, and I wish you could see the anguish of my heart and the tears that I'm shedding, not because I want you to grieve, but because I want you to know how much I love you. And I think our confrontation and our correction would go a lot further as we deal with family, as we deal with friends, even when we deal with foes, that if they could see a heart that genuinely loves them, it would be received totally different. And I think there's a great lesson that we can learn from the Apostle Paul, and that is that uh, love people enough to want to deal with it, but love them enough that when you deal with it, they see your love, not your disgust, not your judgmental spirit, not your, uh, your anger, if that's the case, or even your disappointment, but rather that they would see our love and that we would truly love them. Uh, Jesus said in John 13, "Herein shall all men know that you are my disciples if you have love one for another." And being able to take correction and use it uh, in love, it softens the fact that we really have to correct or confront. And so let's truly grieve in our heart over sin, not over the people. Don't steer it towards the individual, but let's keep it towards the enemy of sin. And sin is the problem. And so I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. I'll be trying this again from a tree stand tomorrow, and look forward to having you join me. Have a great day. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.